This is Josh Hart here, 4 seconds out. Delighted to be joined by Brad Ray here over Zoom today. Brad, it's been a while. A lot of on and off news for yourself, but how is everything first of all? You all good?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, at the moment I'm fighting, so I'm happy. Uh, yeah, can't really ask for much else at the moment. I just want to get in that ring and fight, and yeah, fingers crossed, mate. We've got what 2 weeks now, and I think I'm going to be all right this time. I think we're going to make it.
Fingers crossed. Just run us through I guess, like the last week or so. Obviously, set to appear in Galway. Galway then goes off. Hull is now the destination. Just run us through how this last week has kind of played out for yourself.
Yeah, mate. I had a woke up to a missed call off my manager, and I seen the text, and I was just like, expecting the worst. Obviously, with my run of luck, so I was just expecting the worst. But look, everyone's pulled through, and yeah, look, like I say, I'm fighting. That's all that matters. Like I'm gutted, because people have lost money again. Like trying to come and support me. Like it's happened so much this year. Like it's third time it's happened, and like, it's not just a few quid here and there. Like so it's a lot of money people are spending trying to come and support me, and like I know it's through no fault of my own, but there's no way, there's nothing, you can't get tickets back for flights if no tickets are reimbursed or whatever, and hotels. Like, there's a lot of money people are forking out on me, and yeah, like I'm sorry, I feel bad, but like I say, I'm fighting at the end of the day, and yeah, that's all that matters to me at the moment.
You mentioned a lot of money being lost. It's not like you've just had a fight that's made on your doorstep or somewhere in the local area. You've gone from Riyadh, then you took the short notice fight in London at York Hall, then obviously Galway. They are pretty expensive trips when you look at a lot, especially when you're a Manchester-based fighter. It's an
Yeah,
expensive journey.
it's no, mate. It's not been a cheap one. I think the Saudi was kicking the forwards, mate. Because people spent big money coming out there, and like we just had to go out in the end. Like we went out. We made the best of a bad situation. We had a good time. Um, but yeah, mate. Like, I know someone said to me this week, I don't know how you still have any fans left. Like people are spending money and they never get to watch you fight. But yeah, look, mate, I think this is the one that's happening, and we've had Saudi, London, and Galway fall through, and we've ended up in Hull. But look, it is what it is. I'm sure my lot will have a good time anywhere they go.
I mean, gradually making your way a little bit closer to home. I know Hull's still a bit of a journey, but main event now, Wonders. And I know you meant to be main event last time, but a real 50-50. I spoke to Izzy yesterday and I said, when he looks through the fights that he's put on with GBM, does he feel this is one of the most 50-50 he's put on so far? And he says it's definitely up there. Do you see it the same way? Do you rate Shakan Pitters as a fighter?
Yeah, I do rate him. Yeah, and I think on paper it is a 50-50 fight. Um, like I say, he's been there. He's been there at a good level. Makes it a good level. Won titles, won British title. Like he's accomplished a lot more than me in the sport. But I just feel like now's my time, and I think a lot of people see it as a 50-50 fight on paper, but it's down to me to turn up on fight night and show people that this isn't a 50-50 fight.
Has it been tricky trying to, I guess, stay focused or stay motivated, especially when there's been a lot of on and off news? How tricky has it been for you to stay motivated throughout the year? 'Cause we're in June now, and I still believe you're not yet to be out this year, have you?
Yeah, you know what, mate? It's not been hard at all. It's not been hard at all because look, I'm confident, I'm good enough, and I'm confident something was going to come up, and I just had to be patient. And yeah, look, it was hard to take when them fights fell through. Um, but look, like I had a bit of a moan, and I got back in the gym because I was confident something was going to come up. I was confident my team were going to deliver, and then it's down to me. Then I had to be ready. And like, that's exactly what I've done. Stayed on it all year. Like you say, it's been a tough year, but I've had a 6 week, 6 month camp. Sorry for this, but like, I've been flat out all year since the 1st of January. Um, so yeah, like I believe that I'm good enough, and I believe that this is the level I should be at. So it's been easy for me to stay on it because I feel like I'm going to get there eventually, and to me, it's just staying ready when that chance comes.
would you say you're probably in the best shape you've been in your whole career? Obviously, there's the big focus of not overtraining, but 6 month training camp. You'd like to hope that you're in pretty decent shape going into this, aren't you?
Yeah, look, man, I've not been flat out for 6 months because I've run myself into the ground, like, and I know when to take my foot off the gas a little bit. But I'm 100% the most dangerous I've ever been in my career, 100%. And like I say, I'm confident. I'm fine. I'm going to show that. I'm going to show that I am this new and improved fighter. I've been saying I am. Um, yeah, like it's just giving me more time to kind of work behind closed doors, away from the spotlight a little bit. Like I'm just every time a fight gets knocked back or whatever, like just give me more time to get better and better and better. And I feel like that's what I've been doing.
Absolutely. And then just looking at Shakan Pitters, without obviously giving away the game plan here, where do you feel your strengths lie going up against someone like Shakan?
Like I feel like I'm just being confident in my ability, but I feel like I'm better than him in all departments, and I'm going to show that. I'm confident whatever game plan he comes with, I'm going to have an answer for. And like I've said before, it's pretty exciting for me because it's a style of fighter or I've not had to deal with in a long, long time. I don't know the last time I boxed someone who was taller than me, and it's a new challenge, but it's just something I've got to overcome.
Obviously, for yourself as well, it's been a while since we've seen you in I guess, yeah, a proper 50-50 in a big competitive fight. I think the last one's probably Tyler Denny. How nice has it been going into training and having that man to focus on and having that style to prepare for and not just prepare for someone that you might find out you're fighting a couple of days out?
Yeah, it's good. I've missed it. Like I've missed it. Things like it's just you slip a gear a little bit. Things are just different, and I've had a different mentality for this one. And yeah, it's nice. We've had plenty of notice to work on the opponent, but look, me and my team have just been doing my thing, and we're worrying about ourselves and what we're gonna do on fight night. But yeah, like these are the type of fights I want to be in, these 50-50 fights. I want to be on these big shows. I want a headline. You know what I mean? Like this is where I want to be, and I've done all the talking. I've been calling out for a chance, an opportunity like this now, and look, it's come. So it's down to me. It's down to me to go and deliver and go and deliver on all the things that I've been saying.
Obviously, main event on the zone. How big of an excitement is that for yourself? It's not just like a main event on a small hall show, as good as that is, but to be on the zone, your face is going to be put around on all the shows coming up. I know only 2 weeks out. There's not a lot of shows coming up, but regardless, your face will still be out there. Is that just another nice feeling, another nice added bonus to it?
Yeah, of course. I used to dream about stuff like this when I was a kid, headlining shows on TV, and like I say, I'm living my dream. Like when I was younger, these are the type of nights I used to dream about one day having, and yeah, they're here now. But don't just want it to be a flash in the pan. You know what I mean? I want to be here to stay, and I've got to go and get the job done for that to happen.
Absolutely. Still expecting a lot of people coming down, despite you mentioned the three big kick in the bollocks this year. You're still expecting a lot of people coming down for this one.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Like as soon as they find out it changed, they're like, how do we get tickets for this new one then? And yeah, like I know I've got plenty of loyal friends and family who will follow me anywhere, and I appreciate it massively because if the shoe was on the other foot and I'd spent money to go and watch someone 3 times and I've not seen them fight, I'd be like, nah, I'm not coming. So yeah, it's appreciated. It is appreciated. But yeah, we're gonna take a firm down, I think.
How nice is it to have that loyal backing? Obviously, you mentioned, 3 dates now, forking a lot of money out. We've mentioned that it's not cheap, and to still have so many people asking you, "Oh, where can we get tickets?" How nice is that? And I guess, how does that make you feel as a fighter?
Yeah, no, it means a lot to me. It means so much to me because like I know I've got that backing when I'm in there, and if things are going tough, and I know I've got the backing of so many people, and look, I don't just want to deliver for myself. I want to deliver for them because, like you say, they've put a lot into me as well. They believe in me. That they spend this money coming to support me because they believe in me and they believe I'm going to win and they believe I can go to where I'm saying I can get to, and yeah, like, I've got to repay the favour to them as well for the support over the years.
Well, we look forward to June 28th, where we hopefully see you get your hands on the European title. I just want to quickly pick your brains on a few of the big talking points in boxing at the moment. I suppose, first of all, we go to last night. We saw the official announcement of Moses Itauma stepping up to face Dillian Whyte. We've seen the rise of Moses, and he's kind of been on the tip of everyone's tongue when you talk about the best prospects in the UK at the moment. Are you expecting him to do a demolition job on Dillian Whyte?
Yeah, yeah. I think I'll walk through him. Yeah, I think I'll do him early as well. Like, he's absolutely mustard him. He's so good, and it's hard getting him the opponents of like the middle ground of the tests. Not an easy fight, but they're not the step too far. And I think Dillian White's a great match for him. But I think we'll see the best of Itauma, and I do think he's gonna make it look easier than it should do.
What makes you think that? Is it more Dillian's inactivity and what we've seen over the last few years, or do you think Moses is just really that next star in this nation?
Probably a little bit of both. I think if it was a few years ago, I don't think I'd be so confident on Itauma doing a job on him like I think he's going to do. But like you say, inactive, is getting a little bit older. Like his last big performance, probably a few years ago now, and I think it's good matchmaking, to be fair.
And another fight which has had some. It's funny you mentioned matchmaking because this fight's had a bit of criticism for the making of it. But Philip Hrgovic versus David Adelaide, the board.
What a mental fight that is. When I seen that, I was like, "How?" Yeah, it's a mad one, but that showed a little bit mad, I think. But yeah, like I said, I think Hrgovic since lost to Dubois, didn't he? And then he took a bit of a decline, and then look, he looked good against Joyce. I thought, well, not good, but like better. You know what I mean? Especially early on, and I think he struggled a little bit early on, and then come into in his own a bit. But look, he's still like a world level operator, and it's a big step up for Adelaide.
The interesting part with the fight as well is that the board released the monthly update thing to see who's ordered to face who, and in the heavyweight division, it said that Adelaide versus TKV rematch was agreed for August 23rd in Manchester, and then just a few hours later, it's like, oh well, I guess we presume the British title was vacant now. But how big of a chance do you give David Adelaide going into this?
It's heavyweights, mate. Anything can happen. Anything can happen, and like I say, he's clearly got a big punch on Adelaide, and then Hrgovic seems to get hit quite a bit, I think. But yeah, like, I think you've got to say Hrgovic is the favourite, but heavyweight division, mate, anything can happen.
And just last one as well, and a really interesting talking point here that I quite like hearing people's thoughts on. But we saw Dave Allen's big win against Johnny Fisher back in May at the Copper Box, and we're now talking about Dave Allen versus Deontay Wilder for the O2 Arena in December.
Mate, Dave Allen beats the lot. Any heavyweight on the planet, Dave Allen will beat him. I fucking love that man. What a bloke he is, honestly.
How big of a chance? Not how big of a chance, but where do you feel his advantages lie against someone like Deontay Wilder? Obviously, we yet to see Wilder return. I think he returns end of the month, but from what we've seen of Wilder recently, where does Dave have the advantage?
His advantage is that he's the hardest bloke in the world, and Deontay Wilder's big, massive knockout punches will probably just bounce off his head. But it's a massive step up. It's a massive, like, Dave's not boxed kind of anywhere near that level. But I ain't picking anyone over Dave Allen. No way. I'm backing Dave Allen to the death.
Well, I was reading an article from Boxing Scene, and Dave Allen said a little funny thing. He said this fight secures generational wealth for him if he gets the Wilder fight, but he said it is only for one generation. But still, a lot of money to be made there, isn't there, for Dave if it gets made?
Right, like, it's what it's about at the end of the day. Getting in, making your money, and getting out. He was showing me his new house the other day when I seen him. Looks lovely. So yeah, fair play to you, Dave. He's got a little cinema room in his house, mate. Fair play. That's the dream, innit? It's only about, I don't know how much of a room it was, but hey, That's the dream, isn't it? One day.
Oh, that's absolutely, absolutely. Just lastly from me, Brad, have you got a message to anyone who will be tuning in on the Zone or live in attendance in Hull on June 28th?
Just big thank you again for the support. I know it's been it's been a difficult one for a lot of people this year, and everyone's still, coming out to support me, tuning in to support me, and fingers crossed. I've got a good feeling about this one that I'm going to end up fighting. So yeah, touch wood. I reckon we're going to be all right this time.
Absolutely, top man, Brad. Really appreciate your time and best of luck on June 28th. Cheers.
Top man, nice one, mate.